It's time for Lacey's Lutes. This show is kind of all about Kellen in design. It's his send-off show. So we thought, who better to talk to than POU's #1 football supporter? Maybe a person who knows Kellen better than anyone in this world. It's time to hear Lacey's conversation with Susan Westering.
Oh my gosh.
Mrs. Coach.
No way. Did not expect this one.
She is the wife of PLU head football coach Scott Westering and the mother of recently retired PLU football player Kellen. So, Susan, I just want to ask you a few questions about Kellen since it's his last show today. How many sports did Kellen play growing up?
Hello, everyone. First off, Lacey, I just want to say I think you guys do an amazing job with this radio program. I have thoroughly enjoyed listening to you guys, and the communications department should be very proud of you. Kellen played not only football growing up, but he played baseball and basketball.
And this might be an obvious question, but for those who don't know a lot about the Westering history here at PLU, why did Kellen choose to play football here at PLU?
Well, we have a huge family legacy at PLU. Scott and his brother Brad played for their dad, Frosty, and then Chad Johnson was Frosty's grandson, so he played for both Scott and Frosty. And so when it came time for Kellen to make his decision, we as parents just really wanted him the freedom to make the choice that he wanted. This was his choice, and he had a lot of different potential opportunities, but when it came down to it, through a lot of prayer and his really soul-searching, he really wanted to play for his dad and was excited about everything that PLU has meant to him.
And so I'm curious to know what that recruiting process looked like with Scott being his father and also the coach that was recruiting him.
Well, we really want him to go through admissions and to come on an overnight and to be treated as someone who didn't know anything about PLU, and which he did. And again, just as his parents, just really trying to encourage him that this was his choice and that we would be excited for him no matter where he wanted to go.
And so you've been watching PLU football for a long time. Has that changed at all with having Kellen on the field? Have your emotions changed while watching the game?
Yes, definitely. And I think every parent would attest to that. But to be honest, I love PLU. I love PLU football. I actually feel like all the players are, in a sense, my sons. And we try to develop such a family atmosphere at PLU and really try and get to know the parents as much as we can and to try and relieve any parents' fears that we are here for their sons and that I am here for them as well as the head coach's wife, but as also someone who teaches at PLU. And so, yes, watching my son, there's no greater thrill than a parent watching their child do anything. So, of course, it took on a slightly different meaning, but I love all these guys, and in a sense, they're all my sons.
And Kellen has been through a lot of injuries through his football career. Can you just kind of explain his perseverance and his attitude when being faced with that adversity?
Yes, his road has been a very heartbreaking one, but I could not be more proud of him because through each of his injuries, it would have been very easy for him to give up or say, I've done enough, I'm okay. And he has just really been through a lot. But I think having to persevere and come back and work as hard as he has had to work over and over again, I think has made him a better person.
Awesome. So what is Kellen's favorite pregame meal, if he has one?
Kellen, if you know Kellen, you know he loves to eat, just like his dad. But with PLU football being played mainly at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, his pregame meal is breakfast, and he is a cereal guy. He will eat 2 or 3 bowls of cereal and a banana and yogurt.
And we're going to embarrass Kellen here. What is something that people may not know about him, something he does at home or something that might embarrass him?
Well, Kellen, forgive me. Something that Kellen has done really since he was a little boy is he loves to sing at the top of his lungs. And he will sing in the shower. He will sing while he's getting ready. He will sing, come down the stairs singing. And we've gotten such a kick out of it over the years. And he used to lock himself in the bathroom and pretend that he was a sports announcer and announcing the Mariners. And so I'm really thankful that he is going into sports broadcasting, or at least that is his dream, because he has practiced it from the day he was a little boy.
Oh, my goodness. Kellen, you're going to have to sing for us on air in a little bit. All right. Thank you so much, Susan. Our final question for you is, are you still going to listen to 3.5 Athletes now that Kellen is not a part of it?
Oh, my gosh. Yes. I love Drew. I love Christian and Lacey. I love you. So, and whoever else they get to come on board, I just think this is a tremendous program. So hats off to you guys.
Thank you so much.
I just got one thing to say about that one. It's gotta be on them.
Yes, that is a famous Susan Westering line. If you've ever been to a POU football game, she is hands down the biggest supporter, most intense fan. That's what. So you're a singer? That's what
American
that's what
Idol,
Can we hear it?
maybe, Kellen?
Can we hear
No?
it, Kellen?
Well, I mean, I've been nursing a cold for about 3 months. I don't know if my voice is quite ready for that, but possibly by the end of the show, I'll think of something that
He'll sing us out of here.
get you on the
We'll
air.
sing you out. That'd be awesome.
And Jesse and Jordan right now are just texting me, just dying. And Jordan, my older sister, who teaches at Sumner High School and coaches at Sumner as well, has a video of a song. It was a Christmas song, and I mean, I was obviously changing for a Christmas kind of party, and I'm in the bathroom and like my mom, she's absolutely right. She's not lying. She's not beating around the bush. I do love to sing. I'm not very, very good. Just ask Micah. But it's one of those things where, like, I don't think anybody's behind me, so the door's locked, and she just starts recording.
And you're belting it.
And it's one of those things where, like, I'm listening to the song, and so I don't know how bad I am.
Oh, no.
And the music's all turned up, and I got the headphones on. And it's bad. It's bad. I do not.
If she wants to send that video to my email,
Yeah,
she
Jordan.
totally can, and I could play that.
I mean, I'm in the category with like William Hung, I think, at this point. But give him a best shot. So
Yeah,
that's a classic memory.
Jordan, text one of us that, or email one of us that video. It
Yeah,
would be
we'll
a
play
great addition to Half Athlete Radio's YouTube page.
Oh, it
It
would
really
be.
It would be
Oh,
a
my
great
goodness, it'd be
addition.
great.
Please do
In
it.
memory of Kellen Westering. We'll play it next
Play
week.
it. Don't do it. That's
All right.
so great.